Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yes, I am back. Yeah, so it's been a little while, guys. I needed to take a very long, extended break. There was a few issues I was having, and yes, I know that this rocket is a bit too big for what we're launching and all that other good stuff, but I just needed to get this video out. I needed to let you guys know that everything is fine, everything is okay, and I got some good news and some bad news, and yeah, we'll go with that. I've kind of stuck to this good news, bad news thing for a while now, and it's actually kind of awkward to do a video right now, or even to be talking and all that stuff, because it's been so long, and I'm kind of out of the, kind of in a little funk or something, so to speak, where I'm just not used to doing this as much as I have been, or I used to in the past. But yeah, so I graduated. I am done with school. I definitely have been happy, and you know, I don't have the diploma and all that other good stuff yet, as far as graduating from college and just getting my whole degree done and everything, and I'm just absolutely just blown away that it has all been done, and I can't believe how much time it took, and it just, yeah, I just got my very basic degree, an associate's degree, and I know a lot of people out there already have, definitely in this community have better degrees than that, but I am pretty happy to say that I actually have an associate's degree now, and it's just been amazing, and I really needed to take a break. It was finals week. I was not doing very well in one of my classes, and that was stressing me out beyond extremes. I just heard explosions. I guess not. Whatever. But I was not doing very well in one of my classes. It was a math class. I would rather not say what kind of math class it was. And you'd think I'd be alright doing math, you know, considering playing this game and just the amount of math required and the amount of stuff you need to really think about while doing it. But, you know, I was so out of whack with math and just not really understanding it, and many other aspects of the degree I was going for and everything else. And I took a chemistry class as well, and that I did amazingly well in. I've always been really good at science, but any science related courses, biology, anything, I've always been just, I haven't even had to like really study for classes like that. I was always just kind of on, I was always on the same page no matter what, even if it was a little bit of a complex material that we were handling at that time. Never really had problems with it in any kind of way. This is looking really good. But yeah, so the math class I really wasn't doing very well in. I basically failed all three of the tests, and I basically had just high enough grades to, with my first test and my last test, it was like 67, and then a 40, and then a 63, and then I actually studied, and I really, you know, put forth a ton of effort in order to make sure that I would pass this class, because when you're paying for it, you know, word to the wise out there, when you're paying for it, you really don't want to just fail because of your own stupidity of not being able to study, or just not having simply enough time to study. One of the major things that was holding me back was doing this, surprisingly. I mean, I do work during the day, and most of you guys know that if you've been, you know, subscribed for a very long time, but for me, it was just, this was taking up a very large portion of my day, considering I was getting home at 9 o'clock at night, pretty much every single night. I wasn't home from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m., so it was just a little bit too much for me to handle, and I just couldn't, there was just simply not enough time in the day to really get everything done. But now that, you know, I'm done with school, I'm looking to possibly continue on with doing this I'm not very sure as far as how long or how much I will keep doing this. I'm not saying that I'm going to quit or that I'm not going to, going to only release a certain amount of videos every week or anything like that. Like, the whole thing is just kind of up in the air right now. I really don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but I do love doing this. I have just been blown away by all the people that have subscribed to my channel and everyone that's just been overall really awesome. I just can't believe on how amazing you people have been in understanding, and just for the people who've been subscribed to me for a long time, I have just been completely blown away, and it means so much more to me to know that you guys are understanding of things like that, and that I do have a life outside of doing this, and that you're willing to understand that I might not be able to release a video every day or every other day or possibly in an entire week because of things that are going on. And I have to applaud you and thank you for being so understanding about all of this. And, it's just been a very long ride, and I've been unbelievably happy with the progress of my channel. I'm now nearing 2,000 subscribers, which I never even saw coming, nor did I ever really plan on getting that big in any kind of way. I just have been overall unbelievably happy with just about everything. And it's just been a long, amazing ride, guys, and I really gotta thank you for all of that. I mean, my own scholastic achievements, it shouldn't have gotten in the way, but plenty of you understood the reason why it happened and what happened in kind of just everything in general. And that is kind of why I really have to thank pretty much everybody that's subscribed to me, and there's definitely more to come. That's all I can say. I just said that I don't know how many more of these videos I'm going to be doing, or if I'm going to pick up to a regular schedule like I used to. I don't know exactly how everything is going to go in the future, but I'm going to try, and we'll go from there. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you once we start getting closer to our asteroid base. And we are back, guys. This is looking amazing. So I'm pretty happy with all of this. And once again, I really gotta thank you guys. I really just, I have no words, just really to describe it, anything. I am just unbelievably happy with just everything. I know it's a little bit out of left field or whatever you want to say, but I just really have been very appreciative towards everyone on my channel. I have gotten a few comments over the last couple, I don't even know, it was like maybe a couple weeks or so, a few people saying some very not so appreciative things, and all I can say is I really don't care what you have to say. I do not censor my channel in any kind of way, but if you are going to post things in a spamming, if you're gonna spam my channel or do anything of the sort, I will just block you and delete your comments and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, I really haven't had much as far as some really just awesome people leaving awesome messages as usual, and I really just have to thank you guys for sticking around, especially to the older people that have been subscribed to this channel for a very long time and who have been just unbelievably supportive of everything I've been doing. And I'm about to smash into this asteroid, and it has really been one of the major reasons why it keeps me coming back. Is not really that I've been quitting, but you know, it's one of the major reasons why it's been really keeping me going and keeping me wanting to do this, because I would have probably given up a long time ago if nobody really cared or watched my stuff or what have you. It has just been amazing, and I once again have to thank you guys for pretty much everything, and just keep doing what you're doing. And I mean, there was a couple people that said some really amazing stuff as far as wanting to make sure that all my stuff gets viewed by people or whatever. And you know, go ahead, and if you want to promote my channel or talk about it or do whatever you can to make sure, or at least try to make my channel more popular, go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm not going to ask you to do it, but if you feel the need to do it, then go ahead, and I will be totally okay with that. But let's get this thing docked up, because I've been rolling around here for too long. Let's see, just get this over here a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard. This isn't really a major module that I'm adding, but I will be adding some fuel to the base. That's one of the major things that, you know, it's kind of on my channel. I always talk about adding fuel to stuff. And let's see, realign this, because I was off by a little bit. There we go, perfect. Stop it. I'm trying not like eye the docking, which is never a good idea. I don't know why I do it, but sometimes I'll just try to eye it and it just never works. Go down a little bit more. So this is going to be adding two Kerbals to the base, along with kind of like two spots for them basically to colonize on this asteroid. I was going to lean more towards like a ground-based style base on this asteroid, but because the asteroids don't really have any gravity or anything like that, it really wouldn't have worked out very well, and we need to slow down a little bit, otherwise we're going to start breaking stuff. Just let the thing do its job ever so nicely, and just make sure that this thing is relatively stable. That's all we gotta do. Come on. There we go. That's freaking awesome. Alright, let's just make sure that this thing's at least somewhat decent looking, because I know sometimes these things get attached and it just does not look right. So I've been waiting for an update too. I just been hoping that they're going to update some of the stuff on here, because there have been some problems with some of this stuff, and I really don't know if they're going to change it or they're going to kind of fix some of the stuff. I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of the discussions and stuff going on as far as what they've been doing to this game or what they plan on changing. I really haven't been able to keep up with the latest information. So I mean, if anyone wants to go ahead and leave in the comments or whatever, go ahead. That'd be awesome, just to have a little bit more of a heads up. But yeah, that's I really haven't been able to pay attention to everything. So ooh, I don't know what just happened there, but the game did not like that. Alright, we'll get rid of this, and we'll get some fuel over. I think I might end up just getting a little bit of fuel over here. All I want to do is just make sure these RCS tanks are at their max before we start messing around with stuff. So come on. So with this module, I didn't really have plans on adding anything too extravagant to the base. I mean, there was a few ideas I had on things I wanted to add to the base and that I haven't added to like space stations before and stuff like that. One of them being this MMU, which is kind of a different design. I tried something a little bit different. I don't know if it's gonna work 100%, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Alright, this is looking good. So, we should have 2 guys in here. Is there anyone in any of these? No, there is not. So, we will move one of these guys, at least for now. Oh, that's Mid-Miss. I was like, what is that? Is that some other planet? And no, you can't see the planets. Not far. Alright, let's get this guy on the MMU. There we go. Where are you? I don't even see you. So the one thing I should mention with this MMU, oh, we should get some fuel over too. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah, I'll take it over from here. Once again, with all this fuel talk. Now, this was unmanned, but I basically wanted to get some Kerbals on here a while ago, and I actually had plans on launching some of these modules full, but I don't know what happened at all. Something I must have forgotten or something, but yeah. So they ended up launching empty, which kind of sucked. Let's get him off here. There we go. What's going on with this? It's shaking around a little bit. So this is a pretty straightforward MMU. We don't... Why does this say EV? Oh, that's our... Yeah, there we go. It's a pretty straightforward MMU. I'm really hoping that I put enough on here for it to be stable. But it's got everything. It's got full SAS control for everything. The only thing it doesn't have... Oh, it does have infinite power, as far as I know. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, now that we gotta turn this off. There we go. Now we got a ton of RCS control. But the one thing that happens, and I still wasn't able to really fix it, is that it kind of tilts back and forth, and it causes a few problems, but overall, everything else works pretty well, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. At least I think so. What is this? Oh, he's got a little flag on his suit. I didn't even know they added that. That's awesome. But I tried to make this really lightweight, very compact. Tried to really make it as compact as possible, but you know, there's only so much you can do with stuff like this, and there's only so many parts that you can use. Oh god. We're floating away. Alright, we need to go up. Up, up, up. There we go. And go back this way. Yeah, I'm not really having very good control over this. Oh god. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we need to go this way. Yeah, I still say that there is some bugs left in this, so I don't think that I actually perfected it, but I feel like I got close enough. And I'm willing to roll with that. I'm pretty much okay with that. I will say, though, if I do design another one of these, I probably will take into account some of the features that aren't so desirable. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, go down a little bit more. And... Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Alright. Wow. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I am not controlling this very well. Somebody out there is going to be face palming. There we go. Alright, back. back. Can we get it docked up? As soon as it gets some kind of pull on it, then we'll be alright. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Get it. Get it, get it. Alright, just line it up. There we go. That worked out very well. Whew, I almost thought I was about to die there. Alright, at least we'll run out of fuel. Get out of the seat. Oh god, what is... Jesus. Alright, that wasn't good. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That wasn't very desirable. But we'll get him back into the station here. You can hop in and definitely have some snacks or whatever it is that you want to do. Oh god. And yeah, so anyways guys, I would like to announce that I am back and I will be doing more videos for the foreseeable future. So if you guys like what you see here, subscribe. There's always more to come. To all you new people, welcome. And yeah, I will see you next time.